Hello everyone, and welcome to Easy English Time, the podcast where we practice simple and useful English for everyday life.
Hi, everyone. I am Daniel.
And I am Mia. Today we are talking about two fun topics, hobbies and travel.
Yes. We will talk about what we like to do in our free time, where we like to go, and how hobbies can make travel more interesting.
This episode is for A1 English learners. We will speak slowly and use easy words. You can listen, repeat, and answer our questions.
Great. Let us begin with hobbies. Part 1, talking about hobbies.
Daniel, what is a hobby?
A hobby is an activity you do in your free time because you enjoy it. A hobby is not usually your job. It is something you choose to do for fun or relaxation.
For example, reading can be a hobby. Cooking can be a hobby. Playing football, taking photos, gardening, drawing, dancing, and listening to music can also be hobbies.
Exactly. Mia, what are your hobbies?
I have three main hobbies. I like reading, walking, and taking photos.
What kind of books do you like to read?
I like travel books and short stories. I usually read in the evening before I go to bed.
How often do you read?
I read almost every day, but only for 20 or 30 minutes.
That is a good habit. Where do you like to walk?
I like walking in parks and quiet streets. At weekends, I sometimes go to the countryside and walk near a river or in the hills.
And you take photos when you walk, right?
Yes, I do. I take photos of flowers, buildings, food, and beautiful views. I use my phone because it is easy to carry.
Do you share your photos online?
Sometimes. I send them to my family and close friends. I do not share every photo. What about you, Daniel? What do you do in your free time?
I like cooking, cycling, and learning languages.
Cooking is a useful hobby. What do you like to cook?
I like making pasta, soup, and simple rice dishes. I also enjoy trying food from other countries.
Do you follow recipes?
Yes. I usually watch a short cooking video or read a recipe. Then I buy the ingredients and cook at home.
Who eats your food?
My family does. Sometimes my friends come to my home, and I cook dinner for everyone.
That sounds lovely. What about cycling?
I cycle 2 or 3 times a week when the weather is good. I usually ride for 1 hour. It helps me stay active, and it makes me feel happy.
Do you cycle alone?
Sometimes I cycle alone, but I prefer cycling with my friend Alex. We talk, stop for coffee, and enjoy the fresh air.
Now, listeners, think about your hobbies. What do you like doing? Do you like reading? Do you play a sport? Do you make things with your hands?
Pause the podcast and say one sentence, my hobby is, or I like. For example, my hobby is painting. Or, I like playing basketball.
Welcome back. Remember, after the verb like, we often use a verb with ing. We say, I like reading. I like cooking. I like traveling.
We can also ask, what do you do in your free time? How often do you do it? Who do you do it with?
Let us talk about travel now. Daniel, do you like traveling? Part 2, talking about travel.
Yes, I love traveling. I like seeing new places, meeting people, and trying new food.
How often do you travel?
I usually take one long trip and 2 or 3 short trips each year.
What is a short trip for you?
A short trip is 1 or 2 days. I may visit a nearby town, stay one night, and come home the next day.
And how do you usually travel?
For nearby places, I travel by train or bus. For faraway countries, I travel by plane.
Do you enjoy flying?
It is okay. I do not love airports because they can be busy, but I like looking out of the plane window.
What do you always pack?
I always pack comfortable clothes, walking shoes, a phone charger, a small bag, and a bottle of water. I also take my passport when I travel abroad.
Do you make a packing list?
Yes, I do. A list helps me remember everything. Mia, what kind of places do you like to visit?
I like cities with old buildings, local markets, museums, and parks. I also enjoy small towns near the sea.
Do you prefer city holidays or beach holidays?
I prefer city holidays because I like walking and taking photos. But after a few busy days, I also enjoy one quiet day at the beach.
Where do you stay when you travel?
I usually stay in a small hotel or guest house. I look for a clean place near the city center or near public transport.
Do you book before you travel?
Yes. I usually book my room and my transport before the trip. Then I feel more relaxed.
Do you plan every hour of your holiday?
No, I do not. I choose 2 or 3 important places, but I also leave free time. Sometimes the best travel moments are not planned.
Can you tell us about a trip you enjoyed? A memorable coastal trip.
Yes. Last spring, I visited a small coastal town with my sister. We went by train on Friday morning.
How long was the journey?
It was about 3 hours. We talked, listened to music, and watched the countryside from the window.
What did you do when you arrived?
First, we checked into our hotel. Then we walked to the old town. The streets were narrow, and the houses were colorful.
Did you take photos?
Of course, I took many photos of doors, windows, boats, and the sea.
What did you eat?
We had grilled fish, salad, and fresh bread at a small restaurant. The food was simple but delicious.
What was your favorite part of the trip?
My favorite part was the sunset. We sat near the water and watched the sky change from blue to orange and pink.
That sounds beautiful.
It was. On Saturday, we visited a local market and bought small gifts. On Sunday afternoon, we took the train home.
Were you tired?
A little, but I was very happy. Now tell us about one of your trips, Daniel.
Last year, I traveled to a mountain village with 2 friends. We wanted a quiet weekend away from the city. A mountain weekend.
How did you get there?
We drove for about 2.5 hours. The road was long, but the views were amazing.
Where did you stay?
We stayed in a small wooden house. It had 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, and a balcony.
What did you do there?
On the first day, we walked through the village and bought cheese, bread, and fruit. In the evening, I cooked dinner for my friends.
So you used your cooking hobby while traveling.
Exactly. Hobbies and travel can work together. The next morning, we went cycling on a quiet road near the mountains.
Was it difficult?
Some parts were difficult because the road went uphill. We stopped many times, drank water, and took photos.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, very much. The air was clean, and there were no cars. We could hear birds and the wind in the trees.
What was the best moment?
The best moment was reaching the top of a hill. We could see the village, green fields, and high mountains. We felt tired but proud.
This is a good example of travel with a purpose. Some people travel because of their hobbies.
Yes. A photographer travels to take pictures. A food lover travels to try local dishes. A football fan travels to watch a match. A nature lover travels to hike, camp, or see animals.
A music lover may visit a festival. An art lover may visit museums and galleries. A history lover may visit castles and old cities.
When your hobby is part of your trip, you often enjoy the trip more because you are doing something you love.
But travel does not need to be expensive or far away.
That is important. You can be a traveler in your own city. You can visit a new park, a museum, a market, or a neighborhood you do not know.
You can take a bus to a nearby town, have lunch there, walk around, and come home in the evening.
You can also enjoy hobbies at home. Read a book about another country, cook a foreign dish, learn 10 words in a new language, or watch a travel video.
Small experiences can still teach us something new.
Let us practice some useful travel questions.
Repeat after me. Where are you going?
How long are you staying?
How are you traveling?
Where are you staying?
What would you like to see?
What do you like doing on holiday?
Now try to answer. For example, I am going to Italy. I am staying for 5 days. I am traveling by plane. I am staying in a hotel. I would like to see Rome. I like walking and trying local food.
Here is another short practice. Mia, imagine you are planning a weekend trip.
Okay.
Where are you going?
I am going to a small town near the mountains.
Who are you going with?
I am going with my friend Sarah.
How are you traveling?
We are traveling by bus.
What are you taking?
I am taking warm clothes, walking shoes, my phone, and a camera.
What are you going to do?
We are going to walk, take photos, eat local food, and relax.
Excellent. Listeners, you can use these questions to talk about your own trip.
Before we finish, let us review today's useful words.
A hobby is something you enjoy doing in your free time.
Free time is time when you are not working or studying.
A journey is the time you spend traveling from one place to another.
To pack means to put your clothes and other things into a bag or suitcase.
To book means to arrange and pay for something, such as a hotel room or a ticket.
A view is what you can see from a place.
Local means from the place you are visiting, for example, local food or a local market.
Now answer these 5 questions aloud.
Question 1. What is your favorite hobby?
Question 2. How often do you do it?
Question 3. Do you prefer traveling alone or with other people?
Question 4. What is one place you would like to visit?
Question 5. Which hobby would you like to do on your next trip?
Pause and answer in full sentences. Do not worry about mistakes. Speaking is the best way to improve.
Today we talked about reading, walking, photography, cooking, cycling, and learning languages.
We also talked about city holidays, beach holidays, mountain trips, transport, hotels, packing, and travel plans.
The main message is simple. Hobbies make our free time enjoyable, and travel helps us discover new places and new ideas.
And when we combine hobbies and travel, we can create wonderful memories.
Thank you for listening to Easy English Time.
Listen again, repeat your favorite sentences, and practice answering the questions.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye, and happy learning.